evening, everybody, and welcome to Drury High School and the Bucky Bullet Gymnasium for tonight's Berkshire County boys matchup between the host Drury Blue Devils and the Wildcats of Lee High School. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Rick Bua, always joined by our team and longtime partners, John Bird and Joanne Hurlba. Thanks a lot for joining us, everybody. The Blue Devils come into this contest. They haven't played in about a week. They had a game postponed the other night because of the weather down at Taconic. The Blue Devils' last matchup was their big win over arch rival Hoosick Valley last week. So they come in with an 11-2 record, 2-2 in the North. Lee comes in at 8-5, 4-1 in the South. So Lee's sitting pretty for the South this year. But John, the Blue Devils, it's a lot different, especially when you haven't practiced, because in the Northwest Public Schools, when you don't have school, they cancel everything. That includes practices and games. So it's been a while. I know I talked to Emily Moulton, the girls' assistant coach. She said she hasn't seen the girls since Monday, and I'm sure Coach Reset hasn't had the boys too much this week.
Well, welcome to winter. Welcome to Berkshire County. Yeah. But, we had some cold weather and we had some snow with the cancellations, and that hurts. And it hurts I'll say it hurts them. They're young, but, they want to keep practicing and playing because they get in their groove. However, Drury, as you know, is led by senior Reese Reset, sharpshooting guard. He's averaging, Ricky, almost 18 a game, and then we certainly know about Scott McGuire, junior Scott McGuire, almost averaging 29 with his all-around performance. But tonight, Hunter Sarkis I see his scoring averages going down, and Hunter Sarkis is a three-point shooter, sharpshooter for Drury, and he plays a lot of defense, but I'd like to see him start coming alive here. And, of course, we always talk about Max Doherty and Obelio Rodriguez, because they do all the dirty stuff downstairs underneath the rim, and they get the big rebounds, and they still have assists too, and we can't forget about them. And then just recently Tim Brazo has been getting a lot of time in the forward position, but hopefully they can knock off some of that rust tonight and go after Lee tonight. Yeah, the Blue Devils currently pretty much, even though it doesn't mean much until March, ranked number one in Western Mass Division 4, ahead of Ware and Pioneer. And there's a couple other teams that are coming on strong, but I just don't think they're going to be in their category. The Lee Wildcats are playing pretty good basketball, John. They've been a little bit up and down, but much better than the last couple years. Coach Jason Bliss's squad, as I said, 8-5, 4-1 in the South. And all they need to do really is get a couple more wins and get that Western Mass Division 4 berth. They're going to get it one way or another. They're definitely going to get their 10 wins, and they're definitely going to finish either first or second in the South. I think it's wide open now. I would have said a few weeks ago that Monument Mountain was going to be the forerunner there, the head of the pack in the South, but they've been decimated with injuries and have lost their last three. So Lee's taken advantage of that for sure. They did play once, the Blue Devils and Lee, earlier this season. Down in Lee on December 17th, the Blue Devils relinquished a lead that they had for most of the game and trailed at the end of three quarters and had to play catch-up, and then finally took the Wildcats out 66-55. But, they are absolutely led by two players, and one of them is going to be out tonight. The player that's out is senior Miles Whitney Nason, their second leading scorer, and one of the top scorers the last 3 years in Berkshire County, and the leader on this Wildcats team is senior Ben Harding, the 6'5 center, who's been very, very consistent. And I think we did a game here last year, John, and he had an outstanding game. It was that or a year before, but Lee's definitely a little short-handed when you lose your second leading scorer, so we'll have to see what happens tonight. But Drury will come in favored, of course, and we're coming down to the final third of the season, so all these games are huge. Don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. John and I will be right back with the opening tip.
And welcome to Drury High School and the Bucky Bullet Gymnasium for tonight's game between the Lee Wildcats and the Drury Blue Devils. The athletic directors of Berkshire County League would like to express our concern about sportsmanship in high school athletics. All spectators are reminded that we're dealing with young athletes, not professionals, who are trying to do the best for each respective school. We request that all jury be supportive, and spectators reminded that the price of admission does not entitle one to jeer, criticize, or downgrade opposing players, coaches, or the officials. Let's make this contest a positive experience for all concerned. Thank you. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, we're visiting Wildcats at guard is senior number 15, J.J. Jimenez.
J.J. Jimenez, a guard, a senior, number 15 in one spot.
Number 11, Declan Droz.
Declan Droz, a junior, number 11 at the other guard spot.
Senior, number 21, Ben Harding.
Ben Harding, the senior center. Very, very good ball player.
Number 14,
Dominic Bartini, a senior at 1 forward, and the other forward is number 32, Cole Redstone.
Wildcats are coached by Jason Bliss, assisted by Steve Bowers. Now let's meet our Blue Devils.
The regular lineup, Coach Jack Rissette's thrown out there, John, ever since game 1.
Yep.
Scotty McGuire,
At guard is senior captain
number 3,
12, Reese
at forward.
Brissett.
At point guard, number 12, senior Reese
Center,
Brissett.
senior number 5, Obilio Rodriguez.
Obilio Rodriguez at 1 forward spot. Number 5, a senior. Max Doherty, number 31.
At forward, junior number
And
32,
the
Hunter Sarkis.
third, we're going to call it the third forward, John, because they don't have a true center, and that is number 32, junior Hunter Sarkis.
And Robert Jutras. Tonight's officials are Mike Rivers, Bill Henry, and Dave Callipy, or Bill Berry, excuse me. Whatever the police team are playing the national anthem.
Kind of checking out Miles Whitney Nason, John, walking off the court. He was out there with his team.
About 2 inches shorter, 1 to 2 inches shorter than the 6'5" guy. So
Yeah.
he got 6'3",
Yeah.
maybe 6'4".
Yeah, and he looked like he was walking just a little gingerly. I'm thinking it's an injury, but he certainly will be missed tonight, scoring for the Wildcats.
But I'll put you in the Lee's shoes. Now this is a game. You look at the schedule. You know it's going to be a tough one, and you know if he's a little dinged up, sore ankle or something like that, you want him from the home stretch with the teams that
no question, John.
that you're going to have to beat in the South.
Absolutely.
So, you know that could be some of the rationale on that.
Yeah, they're going to get first or second in the South, and they're going to get a better than 500 record for sure. So they're going to be in. It depends what seed they get, but they need him down the stretch, like you said, end of this month and in March.
And McGuire wins the tap.
3 to 4 inches shorter than Ben Harding.
We'll give him at least 3. Oh, he almost took the 3. Wide open Sarkis.
Waited too long.
Yeah. Got to be shot ready. Nobody is. He is now.
Sarkis for his first 3. No good. Rebound by McGuire.
Oh,
nice feed to
Doherty.
And Max scores off the glass.
Doherty at the right place. Nice assist.
Beautiful look by McGuire. Trapped on the sideline was Jimenez, and he just had no choice. He kind of threw it off Scott McGuire's leg out of bounds. Bartini with a basketball, guarded by McGuire. Bartini all the way down the lane, has stripped away by Sarkis. Man, and he saves it.
Here we go.
Got a 2-on-3. Reese with the left hand, no good. It comes out, and he's going to be saved by McGuire.
Reset here now. Oh, nice pass.
Rodriguez has got caught in the forest there.
Yeah.
Here's Jimenez, stolen away by McGuire. Here comes Hunter Sarkis. He's going to back it off. Stop, pop, and draining that jump shot is Reese Brissett.
First 2 points of the game for Reese.
We got offensive foul call on Ben Harding.
That was easy. He didn't even make an attempt to do anything.
Charge taken by Doherty, I think, wasn't it, John?
Yeah.
First on Harding, first on the Lee Wildcats.
with him, he's going to have to be very careful, I would think, being with Whitney out. Whitney Nason.
McGuire. Save by Doherty. Back to Scotty. They're trying to get...
Scott's wide open. Was.
McGuire, shot.
Hit rim.
Short, yeah.
Forced on the shot clock.
Yeah, not a favorable possession there for the Blue Devils.
A couple too many passes, I think.
Yeah, used a lot of time. There's Harding. And he's fouled by Reset.
Yeah, it should be.
First on Reese, first on the Drury Blue Devils.
Yeah.
Going to the line will be senior Ben Harding. Don't have the exact figures for Harding, John, but he's around 17, 18 a game. I would say Whitney Nason is also in the teens. That's probably all they have in doubles, just like Drury with Reset and McGuire. A little bit hard off the back iron for Ben Harding.
Early on here, they haven't scored yet. That one's short.
And Brissett comes away with the rebound. They're trying to push it.
It's the zone stopping him. Sarkis.
Sarkis drains a three.
That's how you soften up zone. Boomba 3 for Sarkis.
Here's a steal. Sarkis goes up and lays it in.
Got the roly-poly in for Sarkis.
Drury's last 5 points by Hunter Sarkis. 9-0 Blue Devils. There's another steal.
Gave it to McGuire real late.
And the shot, yeah, but
Doherty.
And then he gave it to Doherty. And Max drains it, and Jason Bliss has seen just about enough, and he's got to get his team calmed down a little bit. They've only taken a couple shots and a couple missed free throws by Ben Hardy, and they've had the ball stolen the last 3 times down the floor. So we got 5:06 left here, and the Blue Devils are jumping right out very quickly, 11-0. You're watching high school basketball on Northern Berkshire Community Television. Okay, here we go. After the timeout called by Jason Bliss, he really had much of a choice. I mean, he had to get his kids settled down and maybe get a little momentum break because the Blue Devils very hot.
11-0. You have to do something.
Defensively, they've been very strong. A lot of steals here, and they're going to keep the pressure up. Here's Harding. Turns around and scores.
Yeah, he got 2. He almost took another charge.
And got a foul?
Yeah. Apparently.
Oh, 3 seconds. I'm sorry. 3 second violation.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't see a foul anywhere.
That's our first one of the year. You can call that almost every time down. It's like holding in the NFL and on the offensive line. You really got to be looking for that one.
Lee still, they do have the one field goal. There's a long 3, no good rebound. The only person there is Max Doherty.
Yeah.
And here they go. They're trying to run. They're trying to push. Oh, bounce pass intended for McGuire, stolen away by Martini.
Yeah, it was a good try by Reese. He was breaking to the hoop, but stolen. Oh, not really. Almost again. Oh, Harding would have.
Hardy puts it up, no good. Rebound by Hunter Sarkis. He's fouled by Jimenez in the backcourt.
Yeah, 15.
Josh Jimenez, his first foul. Second on the Lee Wildcats. John, I got to say, a little bit more aggressiveness than Hunter Sarkis so far tonight.
Well,
a little extra. I mean, he's always aggressive.
It looks like they're putting a 3 on one side, McGuire and another guy on another, and it seems like the offense is McGuire by himself.
Jump shot for Reset, and in.
And he gets a roll.
Reese's very good at that short jumper. Yeah. McGuire with a steal. Reset. Because going to get back to McGuire. Here's Sarkis for another 3. Back iron, no good. Rodriguez with the rebound. And we got a foul. It's going to be on number 11, I think. Declan Draws, the junior, his first team's third.
Yep.
McGuire off the glass. Oh, can't get it to go. That was a set play. He doesn't miss many of those.
No, that's an easy bunny that you can't miss too many. Oh, by mistake, 15.
By mistake, Jimenez scores. Just puts it in.
You're going to see plenty of...
Sarkis for three. Got another one.
Well, he's got another boom by three. Well, to be honest with you, the way they're going to key on Reset and McGuire, and not so much tonight, but going forward, you need to have that from him.
Reset steals the pass intended for Reese all the way. Dipsy do with a left hand. Beautiful lay-in by Reese. 6 for Reset here. 18-4 Blue Devils. Here's Harding. Harding's shot's no good. The rebound is going to come down. Fought for Obilio Rodriguez gets it. And we got an offensive foul called by Mike Rivers.
Yeah.
Saw that one coming. It's going to be on Doherty. Offensive charge. It's on 31. His first, team second. In the ball game for the first time for the Blue Devils. A place in Obilio Rodriguez. And who else is in? Oh, Dante Woodson is in, and Timmy Brazo's in for the first time. McGuire tracks it down. They're having a hard time. This is, they're really struggling with the press. Shot is good from the corner, too, by Dante Woodson.
It's all going good now. It's just going to be a long night, I think.
Here's Sarkis. Shot from the baseline was no good by Woodson, but he had a nice look, John. Yeah, Scotty McGuire is basically telling Mike Rivers, yeah, it's our ball. I didn't touch it, sir. Jude Collins, number 21, the senior guard in the game, replacing Hunter Sarkis. So we got Brazo, Woodson, McGuire, Reset, and Jude Collins. So coaches with a 20-4 lead early here at Drury. A chance to go to his bench big time. Nice feed underneath. The shot's blocked. Brazo goes up again, no good. Rebound McGuire. Scott's going to back it out. He's going to launch a long three. Oh, it goes in and out. Woodson goes up. It's blocked.
That was a clean block.
Yep. But Drury's so aggressive, John. Totally dominating this ball game so far.
Yeah, that's to say it mildly.
Jude Collins from the corner. Got it.
Well, it's all going good now, that's for sure.
23-4.
He double dribbled.
Yeah. Drury's basically, and I understand that, you know, they are without one of their starters, but, you know, teams play like that all the time. And I remember a game here last year where Drury played without Reese Reset. Nice look to Tim Brazo, but he just didn't get a good shot off. Harding gets shut off. Jimenez with a long three. Goes in and out, no good. Rebound from McGuire.
I don't know why he's not going to the rim. He's going this time.
And he lays it in. Scotty's first points of the night.
Only his second shot.
Shots blocked. Oh, we got a. They're going to get Brazo on the body, but I thought he had ball.
Oh, he had all ball.
Yeah. Timmy Brazo, the freshman, first personal foul, and the third for the Blue Devils. Certainly no one in foul trouble. Only Reset, Doherty, and now Tim Brazo with personal fouls here. 12.8 seconds left. Been a very, very quick first quarter. Dominated by the Blue Devils. Shot is good.
Shot's good by
Colin O'Brien.
Colin O'Brien. A nice Irish name. Or I'm assuming it is.
Don't confuse him with Conan O'Brien. 2 out of 2.
Yeah.
25-6 Blue Devils. Looking for the last shot.
I think they'll get one tonight. If it's 30, 29 or 30 seconds, I don't know.
There's Scotty with a long 3, up and no good rebound. Came down to Brazo, but the shot clock goes off. And Scotty McGuire was a little quiet, Johnny. He only took 3 shots, as you said, knocking down 1 and missed
2 shots.
Well,
3 shots. Yeah.
Yeah, missed a little chippy. But other than that, it's been all Blue Devils as they lead at the end of the first quarter, 25-6 over the Lee Wildcats. And Reese Reset with 6 first quarter points. Max Doherty with 4. Hunter Sarkis leading scorer with Drury with 8. Jude Collins knocked down with 3, and Scotty McGuire with the 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like high school basketball, you would love High School Basketball Weekly on Northern Berkshire Community Television, Educational Access Channel 1302. We record it on Wednesdays, and we replay it 3 times. It's shown on Northern Berkshire Community Television, Channel 1302, on Thursday nights at 7:30, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m., and Sunday nights at 7. Yours truly and Tim Morey cover Western Mass and Berkshire County D3 and D4 girls and boys basketball, specializing in the 4 Northern Berkshire teams, Greylock, McCann, Hoosick Valley, and Drury. And we have in-studio guests. We have call-in guests, and we do rankings, and we have featured players and players of the week. And you would love it. High School Basketball Week, ladies and gentlemen, also seen on Northern Berkshire Community Television.org, on the webcast, or on YouTube television. Just look for Northern Berkshire Community Television. Here's a long 3. It's going to be long.
Rebounded by 32. Good job. 43.
And we got a foul. And 43 is a pretty big kid. Colin O'Brien's a pretty big kid, John. He's 6'4". So they got some size.
That's who they got. Gave it to McGuire. His first.
Cole Redstone is 6'2", John. He's bigger than McGuire.
It ain't lack of height.
O'Brien knocks down his 3rd consecutive free throw. See if he can make it a perfect 4 for 4 here. He's got it.
He does, yeah. Pretty good touch for a big guy.
25-8. Drury starters are back in. Nice head fake by Rodriguez. He took a nice feed from Reset, and Obelio puts it in off the glass.
Not enough of that in high school.
Obi's first points of the night. 3 back iron, no good. And stepping out of bounds was O'Brien. It'll turn the ball over to the Blue Devils. Just underway here in the second quarter.
He's as tall as the 6'5" guy. He's 6'4", 6'5" himself.
Yeah. They got 3 big kids in there right now. Even the kid on McGuire. Scotty shut off, but he's fouled. It's on the floor. It's before the shot.
Keeps looking at his left hand. Something happened to his left hand. I watched him at break, and it was the same thing.
That foul is on Cole Redstone, his first, team's 4th. Scott stops, pops, and drains a 4 points for McGuire. Nice block by Reset. Boy, Reese goes up high for.
He does. He vertical big time.
5'8", 5'9" kid.
He does. McGuire does, and Timmy Brazo. Got 3 guys that can really jump.
Harding gets shut off. There's another long 3. And draining this one, finally, is Declan Droz.
Droz, yeah, with a boom by 3. Try to hold him in here temporary.
Obelio Rodriguez gets shut off, so he's going to give it up to Doherty. Once you get that shot, Johnny, and you don't take it. Scotty stops and pops again a little short. Gets his own rebound. Fakes, goes up and scores. 31-11, 20-point Drury lead. Still using some pressure here.
Right to Sarkis. Right to Reset and in for
Reese goes up, doesn't get it.
McGuire tried to go up
Yeah.
on a follow-up. I don't know what happened there. Didn't have the feel for the ball.
Almost a carryover on the other side there by Draws. And losing the ball out of bounds is Evan Heath, number 1, a sophomore into the game. Cole Massey in the ball game for Hunter Sarkis. Cole played really well down at Hoosick Valley the other night, John.
Yes, he did. Gives you a lot of speed, a lot of hustle. Scotty stopped his dribble, which gets you
He
Reset.
stops and pops, it won't go. Nice box out rebound there by O'Brien.
Yeah.
Nice job on Rodriguez. And we got a traveling violation on Heath. So Lee's found probably every way to turn the ball over so far, John. I gotta say, John, maybe the next time out I want to talk about Lee's biggest victory to date this year and probably one of their most disappointing losses.
Cove.
Reese goes baseline. Nice feed to Rodriguez. And he travels,
yeah.
Yeah. You know, Obi's probably 5'9", and you know, you 5'10" maybe, and you got the 6'5" Harding there, and
Brazo really represents some height at 6'2", maybe 6'3", and then McGuire at 6'2", and Reese Reset doesn't play at 5'9" or 5'10", whatever he is. He plays a lot taller than
right. Losing the ball is Jimenez.
They're trying to, I think they're working on their zone offense basically at this point. Let's talk about Drury. Because zone's what they're going to see when they get in a tournament.
Wire shot won't go. But Doherty comes down with it. They're going to get it back out again.
Yeah. Well, their coach yelled, don't force it. Got a new clock. Here comes right down the.
Reset, lays it in.
Right down the hole. His 8th point.
Harding's going to have a lay-in and a dunk.
Yeah. Don't get too many opportunities, I guess. So when you get one and get.
It's okay. Good for him.
Yeah.
Massey, shot won't go. Harding with the rebound. Yeah, you're right, John. High school kids don't get a lot of opportunities, so.
Now they get clobbered when they go for a dunk.
Now, if this was a close game and it was in their gymnasium, the place would be going wild.
Yeah.
Jimenez, jump shot, in, line drive.
That was a rocket.
For Josh Jimenez, his 5th point of the night. 23-16. I'm sorry, 33-16.
Pretty much maintaining a 20-point lead throughout here. I think they're just kind of feeling themselves through what they're going to do on the zone.
They're trying to get everybody to touch the ball as much as possible. Reset shot, no good. Rebound comes down. Here comes Harding. Nice drive, but he's fouled.
By Reset. Yeah.
It's going to be Reese's 2nd personal. $17-point Drury lead. 3:09 left here in the 2nd quarter.
And for the first time, was Harding. No, he went 0 for 2 the first time. 0 for 3.
Yeah.
It's a disease once you start missing them, or if you, vice versa. When you start making them, you feel good about them. A little more time on that when he missed that one too. Cove Massey with the rebound.
3 minutes exactly left here in the 2nd quarter.
Reset with a little shorty.
Massey with the rebound.
Nah, right in there to get it, man. Shortest guy in the court.
Doherty, nice spin move and puts it in off the glass.
Doherty with his 6th point.
Stolen away by Massey. Jimenez gives it up again. Cove's going to launch one. A little bit long. Reset with the rebound, puts it back
gets
in.
an easy 2 for being the rebounder there.
37-16. Harding tried to get the ball to O'Brien, but it's stolen away. And getting fouled is McGuire. He'll go to the line for the first time tonight. Show 2. Got 3 kids coming in. We got Hunter Sarkis. We've got Dante Woodson. We got Tim Brazel getting ready to enter the ball game. As junior Scott McGuire will go to the line for 2.
Redstone's second foul.
Scott, a little hard on the first one. Out goes Rodriguez, out goes Reset, and out goes Doherty. So Drury be Sarkis, Massey, McGuire, Brazo, and Woodson for the remaining 2 minutes, we think.
Yeah, that could change.
1 out of 2 for McGuire. Harding tried to get the ball to his teammate Don Bartini, but was knocked away by Woodson.
Woodson's got a unique nickname from coach. It's called Welder. Wants to be a welder when he gets out of school. You see that play?
Yeah, that was a great play. Great play, yeah.
Yeah, number 32 Woodstone there.
Yeah. Smart play by Bartini. Who got the
Redstone, 32.
His first basket of the night. Scott McGuire stops, pops, and drains another one. 9 very quiet first half points for Scott McGuire.
Cove with a steal.
And he lays it up
and in. Cove with the hustle play.
First points for Cove Massey. It's 40-18. And Mel missing the layup and blocked the shot is Brazo.
Here comes a 3.
And
nailing 3 by Harding.
He can't make a free throw, but he nails a 3.
I know.
Benny Harding.
Good point.
7 points for Harding. 42-21. He travels. Yeah.
Not really. It's 2 steps.
Yeah, I thought he did, John.
Yeah,
not a referee,
well, that one goes for a lot. You put that out front, more kids get away with that one.
Jude Collins in for Massey, who played very well. I was in there. Drury has doubled up on Lee, 42-21, under a minute left, 57 seconds here in the second quarter.
He's just leaving McGuire out there to be the quarterback of the team at this point. You always got to have him or...
Almost a steal.
Well,
and there is the steal by McGuire.
Welder traveled.
Yeah. Drury's converted on a lot of turnovers, John, but they also have it on some. So Bartini with a long bomb, no good. Rebound by Harding. He's fouled.
And for his reward, Tim Brazo with a foul.
His second.
Yeah, his second. So who knows if he might keep him in there. When you get 2, that's probably
Timmy Brazo, the kids that are out there now, and we're going to throw Cove Massey in there. They're going to get some playing time in the second half. And you're going to see you'll see everybody in the second half. Here's the first free throw made by Harding.
He was 0 for 4.
8 points for Harding. He is their leading scorer. Very kind of a quiet 8 points, but he only got 22. He had
the loud dunk, but. Well, loud in another gym, not in this one here.
Shot clock is off. 20 seconds left here. Let's see if Drury can get that final shot again. Here we go. 10 seconds. And scoring right off the glass is McGuire.
Don't get a foul, Tim. All right. 44-23.
So that'll do it here for at least one half anyway. And, John, we weren't really sure what kind of a ball game it was going to be because Lee did hold a very, very slight lead down at Lee after 3 quarters. Drury led after 1, and they led at halftime, but Lee had a great third quarter down there and led after 3, and then Drury came back and won by 11, as I said, 66-55 back on December 17th. But that was a different night. That was down there, and that was with Miles Whitney Nason, who is their second leading scorer and isn't playing tonight. But you got to play with who's there. You know,
Yep.
I mean, Coach Resept took his kids down to Great Barrington last week to play Monument Mountain, and they also had 3 starters out. 1 got hurt, so they were minus 4 kids. So you never know. As the Drury cheerleaders set up to do the routine, it is 44-23 Drury at halftime. Don't go away. Enjoy the halftime festivities, and then John and I will be right back to call the second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Bucky Bullet Gym at Drury High School, where the Drury Blue Devils are in control of the ball game against the Lee Wildcats, dominating the first half and taking a 44-23 lead into halftime. For Lee, their top scorer in the first half, no surprise, is their leading scorer for the regular season. That's Ben Harding. He had 9, 5 for Josh Jimenez, 4 for Colin O'Brien, all on free throws, 3 for Declan Draws, and 2 for Cole Redstone for Drury. Very, very quiet, but Scott McGuire is leading the way with 11. Reese Reset with 10. Hunter Sarkis with 8. Max Doherty with 6. 3 for Jude Collins, and 2 apiece for Obilio Rodriguez, Cove Maxey, and Dante Woodson. 44-23, Drury. They led 25-6 at the end of 1. Coach Reset has gone deep into his bench. He's played all his regular varsity players. There's a couple of JV kids still eligible to play maybe 1 quarter. McGuire goes up and scores
it in.
Over Harding.
His 13th point. And he's going to get one here, an easy 2, I would think. Yeah.
Uses the left hand, lays it in. Now, very that quiet 11 is now 15.
Yeah. I think maybe those guys being the big 2, Reset and McGuire, probably play half of this quarter and they'll be done.
Oh, Harding was going up and he got stripped.
Reese Reset poked the ball out.
Still Lee basketball.
A kick on Abilio Rodriguez. Reset the 30.
Bartini with the basketball in the corner.
Yeah, that one dribble stop is is a formula for disaster normally.
Harding in the post. Nice spin move.
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
nice lay-in by Harding.
Pretty much unstoppable.
Yeah, that is. No penetration there for McGuire, so he gives it up.
He could have forced it.
Nice bounce pass. Reset gives it to Rodriguez. And Obilio scores.
His fourth.
Still some pressure here by Drury. Harding's shot.
Oh, he hit the side of the backboard,
Yeah.
I think.
Sarkis goes up. Can't get it to go. Uses the left hand. Did everything except the finish there.
Didn't hit the rim.
Shot no good by Harding. Come down with Rodriguez. Drury's trying to run. And we got a foul on Harding. Yep.
Well, the big guy's got two. He can afford one more. And then sometimes you just got to say when. But high school kids normally don't. They'll fall out first. It's just so much made of the block shot, and everybody gets a big charge out of it that a lot of times that's how they get in foul trouble.
McGuire 1 for 2 at the line so far tonight.
Rattles that one in.
2 for 3. That was a rattler. As I mentioned earlier, Drury has not played in a week. This is February 1st, and they played last. And the second one won't go.
Won't go. He's 2 for 4 at the line.
Last week they played at Hoosick Valley. We're set with a steal. McGuire, nice give to Doherty.
And Doherty.
Very unselfish. Beautiful assist by McGuire to Doherty.
Good move. And
Yeah,
yes, that's
foul.
going to be a McGuire foul. Had position, and he did a wise thing, actually. He moved his body back a little bit, and there's no way McGuire could avoid it, so his second foul.
John, I said earlier that I would talk about Lee's biggest victory to date this season, and probably their most disappointing loss. And they were shockers to me anyway. And I think I might have told you this. Lee beat Wacona by 15 points at home, 62-47 on January 5th.
Wow.
And then after that, Wacona's just taken off. And they're probably their biggest disappointment was a loss at Lenox, where Harding scored a 1,000th point a couple of weeks ago.
He looked like he'd be 1,000-point scorer.
Who got those free throws, John? You remember?
I do. I'll have it for you in a minute. Redstone.
Thank you. 53-27, Lee with the basketball. 5.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. We're kind of just underway here in the second half. Bartini's going to launch a long three. Boy, he's got a kind of an awkward shot, John. A lot of arc. Rodriguez, jump shot, drains it.
Rodriguez 6-point. He nailed it like he was in the NBA on that baby.
That was a nice looking shot.
Yep, and we got
foul on Sarkis?
Yep, 32, Sarkis.
I got him down for first. Second team foul here for the Blue Devils here in the second half.
Only Reset and McGuire with 2. Everybody else has 1.
McGuire does have 2?
Brazo. Yeah, McGuire's got 2, and Brazo has 2. I'm sorry. Yep.
Long three, back iron no good. Here comes Reset.
To Doherty.
And Max lays it in on beautiful feed from Reset.
Doherty's 10th point. Big game for him. And McGuire gets an easy 2 with an assist. And then that was bang, bang.
And before you know it, it's 59-27. Drury's keeping the pressure up. But I think Coach Reset will pull it off at some point very soon, John. But you got to get your kids ready for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
He plays that Northern Division schedule. He's got some tough games coming up. He's got
the kids got to get their legs back
he's
too.
He's got Western Mass.
Yeah.
One of the things that we didn't mention that's pretty obvious. I hope the folks at home have picked up on this. I said early in the broadcast, Drury was 11-2, so logically, at their 10th victory, they had clinched a Western Mass berth. But they're still right at the very top of Division 4, John. And Coach Reset is very hopeful that because of the strength of schedule, he's going to have some wins over D2 teams. and a bunch over Division III, that he'll get that number 1 seed. That's pretty important. He thinks he might even have possibly up to 4 losses to still be able to get it, and that's the same thing that Sabas does in Division III, John.
Yep.
You know, they could. You know, Bill Robinson always said they could be 4-16 or 5-15, and they're still going to get a decent seed.
Yep. For the Walker system is based on points and the strength of schedule.
And Sabas, of course, a Division III team, plays basically 1s and 2s. So all they need is a 500 record against Division III teams, which is quite easy for them. 4:24 left. Here's Ben Harding. He's going to take a jump shot that's short.
And Jude Collins, smallest guy, shortest guy, not the small, but short.
Reset that was stolen, but he got it back. Rodriguez scores.
And Rodriguez. And Doherty having big nights tonight. The dirty guys do all the hard work underneath there. And here comes McGuire, and here comes Rodriguez. And
Scored.
Rodriguez, his 10th point.
8 in the second half for Obi.
Looks like you're going to empty the bench here, hoping that Drury
Shot
pulls
from the
out,
corner,
does the same.
Shot up and in, and that's 32. That's Redstone. Yep.
He's going to throw his 5 other unit in there, but
Reese's shot won't go. Rodriguez goes up and is fouled.
he wants to call the Wolves off. We'll see if 3.5 to go, whether Drury does. I think you play your starters for 3 quarters.
Yeah, Coach Bliss is putting his bench in right now, too.
Yeah, well, I saw them getting up, but I think Jack's got to run his guys for 3 quarters, then sit them down.
Rodriguez a little bit hard.
A lot of sympathy in high school. You go to college, there's no sympathy at all. I saw Williams College put almost 80-point victory over MCLA. They never took the throttle off. No.
So we're going to be calling some new names here, ladies and gentlemen. Scott McGuire takes a seat.
He's done for the night.
Cove Massey is in. And Rodriguez makes 1 out of 2 as Tim Brazo replaces him. Three and a half minutes left in the second, so we're going to see a lot of the Drury young players in the fourth quarter. And the 3 is good by Evan Heath. Evan Heath. His first points of the night.
Jude
Collins from the corner. Oh, in and out. Was halfway down. There's another one. Back iron. Brazo, a nice rebound.
Yeah, it gets up there. And Woodson.
Woodson goes up and scores.
The welder gets 2.
4 points for Dante tonight. Sarkis getting ready to check back in. Brissett goes up, gets fouled.
To be quite honest with you, I hate these games. I hope they don't have many more of these. You don't get to see the, like we saw last night, you know, when you see a high-intensity back and forth game and get you ready for big games. And Brissett bounces one in. Shooter's touch. 11 points. First points in the second half for Reese. And 12.
2 out of 2, huh, John, for Reese?
Yeah, and he's out of the game. So, again, I love watching Reset. I love watching McGuire. I love watching the other guys. And when you get a blown-out score like this, they have to go to the bench.
And you'll see your freshman coming in the game. Well, I mean, other than Timmy Brazo.
Yeah, that's a dumb foul by Tim.
Yeah.
You can't. Your fouls have got to matter, and that one there, you can't have that one. That's a freshman foul.
Yeah, what Timmy's got to understand, too, is as he gets older and the team counts on him even more, this is after this year, of course, that he needs to stay on the floor.
Yeah. And there was no disrespect for the freshman fouls, like you just stated. You got to be a little smarter and stay on the floor and sometimes give up a couple of plays like that. And
nice feed to Woodson.
the
Beautiful
welder.
job by Hunter Sarkis. 6 points for Dante Woodson.
See if he can't get to double figures.
Drury's had some nice assists tonight, John. A lot
Yes.
of unselfishness. Shot's going to be a little short, picked off by Woodson.
Next time out, which I don't know when we'll get it, or maybe if we get a foul shot here, might get a foul before too long. Got it into Woodson. Woodson tried to save it, but couldn't. Went off the Lee shirt, apparently.
It did, yeah. 13 on the shot clock. Safely gets it out to Cove Massey. Brazo turnaround shot, no good. Timmy could have a good second half here if he doesn't end up with foul trouble. Shot's very long and a rebound by Woodson. 1:05 left here in the third, 70-32.
Well, these guys here are going to get some valuable minutes. They have to be ready to give them that 4 and 5 minutes sometimes.
Oh, nice give and go. Beautiful feed.
Yeah, Brazo.
The assist to Collins. The hoop to Tim Brazo, his first basket of the night.
Now, while he's shooting, we have Tommy Bullitt in the house tonight. Single game holder of the scoring at 43, right, Ricky?
Yes, he holds the Drury all-time lead in scoring for most points in one game. 43 in 1976 against Commerce, the last game he played. Brazo's shot is good.
It's very good. So he's here. We talked earlier before the game, and he lost his sophomore year due to injury. So he played only a couple of games as a freshman, and he played 2 years of varsity. But Tom Bullitt was a special player, very quick, good shooter, very athletic. And he's in the house watching the game tonight.
.40 seconds left here in the quarter. And we got a tie-up by Sarkis. Good job.
Yep.
Sarkis, the only starter still in there. But a lot of these kids would be in there, John, but they played some JV quarters.
Well,
of course, there's only so much they're eligible for tonight.
You got to have somebody running the floor here.
Massey scores off the glass.
Massey.
Beautiful feed. Nice feed from Woodson.
His 4th point for Mr. Massey. You got to have one person in there, and Massey can probably control it. We're going to get one here. The welder.
And Woodson scores.
The welder. Woodson.
8 points for Dante Woodson. 77-32. And we got a 3 ball that goes in and out, no good. A rebound comes down at the buzzer. So Drury continues their domination of this ball game, leading 25-6 after one. Pretty much left no doubt after one quarter. 44-23 at halftime, and they will take a 77-32 lead going in the fourth quarter as the starters for Lee are going to check back in just to get a few more minutes, and we'll see what Coach Reset does. But this one has never been in doubt, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it has not. On a very chilly, we've had a couple of chilly days today, and even right now it's only 4 degrees. But it warms up starting tomorrow, and a nice warm spell coming after a couple of miserable days.
Yeah, we had school canceled with the frigid weather just yesterday, and they did have a delay, but at least with the delay they still play. And I was surprised. A lot of teams played last night, John. Drury and Greylock girls did not play, but a lot of teams did play in Berkshire County. And
well, I can't overstate it enough. I say it too obvious. I mean, it's wintertime. It's Berkshire County. You know, you canceled with 3 inches of snow. I get it. You know, you don't want the buses out there. I'm not here to get anybody in accidents. But, you know, then the second day of school was canceled due to cold. Well, not the first day because snow came late, but the cold weather, you can understand. Hey, so we got people out there 5 below.
We got the Drury varsity reserves against the Lee starters, at least to start this quarter. And we'll see what Coach Reset does. Jimenez, the shot is up, no good. Nice rebound by Brazo. Gets it out to Massey. Cove's going to back it off.
Jude
Collins for 3. Can't get it.
And it's going to go to Lee.
Yeah, nice battle there with Woodson and Timmy Brazo battling the taller kids from Lee right there.
Well, you see, Cove is, what's Cove, a senior?
Yes.
So 3 of the guys you're going to see next year, Sarkis, Brazo, and Woodson. That's Harding back out there.
Harding for 3. 14 points for the Lees.
Yeah, they got a couple of their starters back. 43's back in, too.
Yeah.
And 15.
Yeah, most of them are in. Sarkis, can't get it to go. Brazo fighting for the rebound. Woodson comes down with it. Goes up, can't get it to go.
Look at Brazo. Another, you can't do that.
Yeah, he's going to have to learn.
He's got to learn. 4th foul. He won't make the game. He's got 4 fouls.
And they're all touchy-reachy fouls.
Yeah, reach-in fouls after a basket.
Yeah, he needs to learn.
You can't do that.
Just a freshman.
Yeah, well, you're relying on him to be more than a freshman right now because going forward they need him in bigger games for his rebounding.
Nice tapped away by
Brazo.
Brazo, yeah. Here comes Sarkis.
He gets in trouble underneath the hoop on second, third tries on offensive rebound where he gets in trouble.
Nice give and go and beautiful lay-in by Brazo.
With 4 or 5 points, excuse me.
6:20 left in the ball game. Benny Moulton getting ready to check in. Sarkis will probably sit.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Brazo with the steal. And we got a foul.
On 21 Harding, I think. Yep.
His third, yeah.
Benny's coming in, and another
Anthony Pettengill, number 23, a freshman in the game for the first time. So got
can't take anybody else out. You're done.
No, you got 3 freshmen. You got 3 freshmen and 2 seniors. The 2 straight varsity seniors are Collins. Oh, actually, no, you got a junior. Only 1 senior in there.
Well, you got Jude, but he doesn't get many minutes.
Brazo up, no good.
Welder almost. See, Brazo's got to get
Timmy's
back.
a little off balance there.
Yep.
Bartini with a long bomb, and he drains this one.
Yep.
That's his first points of the night, John.
Yeah. Well, he's put the starters back in there. I think just because of the score, it wants to, they're up near 80 already, close, 79. That's why the box score sometimes can be misleading.
Pettengill with a long 3.
Nothing.
Here's Jimenez.
That's going to be a foul all day.
Yeah, that's on Pettengill. It's his first. He's just in the game.
The score is going to get closer than what it really is just by the starters being out for Drury.
I'm just wondering. I don't think Coach Bliss will keep his starters in the whole quarter. He'll probably.
I wouldn't. They make a run here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm calling timeout, put my 5 back in. That's why I don't coach.
Jimenez misses the first one. There hasn't really been a highlight per se, except for Harding's dunk, John. Quite frankly.
No.
They haven't shot the ball well.
If they had the rest Ricky, these guys, if they had the rest Ricky, but they're out of shape. You take a week off out of basketball, you're out of shape. So, or game shape, I mean, not shape, but game shape. You know what I mean. Brazo, can he finish it?
He has.
And he does.
Brazo with 6, 7 points.
The 80. They got the 80 anyway. I didn't know if they would, but they did tonight. And an easy hoop by number 43, Rick O'Brien.
That's his first field goal of the night.
Yeah.
He had go along with his 4 free throws.
Welder. Brazo.
Timmy goes up, a little too hard.
What happened was, I don't think he's expecting the ball.
Oh, Woodson?
Brazo wasn't expecting the ball, and I don't think Woodson was either off the total miss.
Brazo's got 3 hoops here all in the second half, but he's had some good looks.
Yeah, just see if he can't finish the game is all.
Pettengill goes up and scores. Anthony Pettengill with his first basket of the night.
Trying to get everybody in the scoring column that's at least played.
Okay, Jude Collins knocked down a 3 in the first half. Jimenez goes up, can't get it to go, tries to get his own rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds by Woodson.
Yeah.
4:22 left, 83-41. We haven't done a game like this up here, John, in ever.
We haven't, not on the boys anyway.
Three's no good. Rebound by Ben Moulton.
Yeah, good position. And got up there.
Take it up.
The Welder's thinking about three. Benny's looking
Benny's
three.
going to take one.
Brazo, get back.
Benny knocked down, he shot down at Huzik last week.
Yeah, he's knocked down a couple threes. I saw him make one at Lennox, I think. Yeah, Lennox.
The Drury kids are still playing hard. And the Lee kids look a little lackadaisical and look winded, John. Max Doherty's going to come back in.
It's probably coming in for Welder. Welder was saying something to him. I don't know if he was tired or what it was, so he has to come in. Doherty almost stole it. I thought he was going to steal it there.
Just another Bartini bomb.
Boy, he gets arc on that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And Brazo's out.
Yeah, see you later, Tim. Goodbye. If it's on him, it's goodbye. Yeah, see ya. It was I'd call a lousy foul too, but
He'll learn.
I mean a lousy foul call. I mean
He'll learn that he wants to stay. He wants to stay in the game.
Yeah.
Rodriguez is going to have to come in.
It's just because of the two reaching fouls he had. The foul right there, okay, I give it to you. But the offensive rebound when the shot's been missed and you're pawing at the ball.
And
43.
Yeah, O'Brien, second basket here in the fourth quarter.
Got a big influx.
Ben Moulton stops. Iron.
Up by 40.
3:28 left. Still got a lot of his starters in there.
Oh, yeah.
Jimenez's shot is no good. Nice box out there by Moulton and Doherty. There goes Pettengill on the gallop.
Actually, I'm glad to see Doherty and Rodriguez back in. One, because he had to. We got to get a 3-second call on Rodriguez.
Rodriguez turns around.
Yeah, no arc on it, but he's got the rebound for a fresh 20. Jude.
And losing the ball about is Pettengill. And here comes the reserves for Lee that will finish the ball game for Coach Jason Bliss. Draws, Bartini, Jimenez, Harding, and Redstone all out. 83-43. 2:50 left in the ball game. And Rodriguez is going to pick up the personal foul.
His first.
And O'Brien's going to go to the line.
Only a junior. Shooting 2. First miss for Colin O'Brien.
Was 4 for 4, huh?
Yeah. Front rim.
That one, yeah.
Wow.
Legs are getting tired, I guess, John. Rodriguez.
Got vertical, just missed the shot.
So we get Benny Moulton here in the scoring.
Leaking out was
beautiful move by Doherty.
Nice
lays
by
it in.
Doherty. Nice job, nice finish, nice assist. Let's see.
A hook shot, no good. Rebound.
See how many steps he took there? Could have called it there too.
Max trying to get the ball to Rodriguez. Stolen away.
And stolen by Pettengill.
Stolen.
He traveled.
He went a little too fast.
I think he goes too fast every time he has the ball.
Yeah.
You know, he's a freshman and he's trying to get going, but he goes too quick to a fault almost. Not a lack of effort, that's for sure.
You don't realize how big that O'Brien kid is until the Drury youngsters go in.
Well, they have a tall front line.
Yeah.
They can give a lot, especially if they get the other kid back, Whitney
Nason.
Nason, you give a lot of teams over the other side.
Stolen by Pettengill.
He's going to go all the way.
And he lays it in.
Yeah. His 4th point. See if Benny can't watch one of his threes and get in the scoring.
And an easy
Number
lay-in.
25. Whoever that is, we don't have him, right?
No, I don't even have him 25, John. Yeah.
Or 2. I'll put him down at the total line. Pettengill fell. Welder for a 3. Here comes Massey.
Nice save.
Back to Jude. Moulton for a 3.
Here's Moulton. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, I thought at least he got the opportunity. Let's put it that way. Oh, Massey, the welder. Now, you're up 87-45.
Well,
he almost took a header to the wall.
That buys your playing time, I guess, John. Wow.
Yeah, it's not the lack of effort.
Oh, my God, no. Holy cow.
The wall's not going to move.
20 seconds left. Jump shot's going to be no good. Rebound.
Himself. So he's getting some.
And the foul's going to be on Ben Moulton. Good job battling under there, Ben.
Benny, the visitors that's only their 6th foul, but so he won't go to the line. Or is it Benny's? It's Benny's foul, I believe.
Now they gave it to Woodson.
Okay. Only his first.
I thought it was Ben.
Well, number big 43, O'Brien, back to the line shooting 1-1.
It's been short.
And
nobody boxed him out, and he scores.
That's just pathetic.
That will only happen in an 87-47 game, John.
Yeah, well, that's disappointing, I bet you, to the coach. Okay.
So the buzzer sounds here at Drury High School, and right from the opening tap, when Scott McGuire won the opening tap, even though they hadn't scored yet, Drury just took off from there and absolutely dismantled the Lee Wildcats tonight here at the Bucky Bill Gym. 87-47. Don't go away. We will be right back with a recap and the scoring. Okay, we will just do a quick recap now for Lee. The only Lee Wildcat in double figures was Ben Harding.
Well, Colin O'Brien, 2 at 10.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay,
right.
So 14 for Harding, 10 for Colin O'Brien. That was it for Lee. For the Drury Blue Devils, everybody played a lot of minutes and everybody contributed. Scott McGuire, 18. Reese Reset with 12. Also with 12 is Max Doherty. 11 for Obila Rodriguez. So 4 starters in double figures. And Hunter Sarkis almost made it, John. He scored all 8 of his points in the first half and ended up with the 8. Dante Woodson off the bench, the junior with 8. 7 for Timmy Brazo, the freshman who fouled out late in the game. 4 apiece for Anthony Pettengill and Cove Massey, and a 3 for Jude Collins in the first half for their 87 points. So the Blue Devils go to 12-2, and will I believe, John, if I check my schedule correctly, they're going to be going to Wacona next. So that'll be a big Northern game. But the Lee Wildcats fall to 8-6. But no damage in the league because it's not Drury's in the north and Lee's in the south. But we're going to be up here again next week as we will cover the ball game between the Drury girls and Mount Everett Eagles here. A big one for maybe first place in the girls' south. So a lot of basketball left, John.
Yeah.
But it was fun to watch. It is for us, even though it's not a close game to call. It's one of those games that you see a lot of kids play, and I'm glad the kids really got a chance to play tonight. So the final score again for the Bucky Village Gym: the Drury Blue Devils 87, and the Lee Wildcats 47. For Joanne Hurlbutt and John Bird, I'm Rick Bua saying thanks everybody. We'll see you again soon.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.